Hey everyone, and welcome to the wild, wonderful world of human reproduction. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Biology on a Friday afternoon? Hank, you're killing me. But trust me on this one, folks, because today we're diving into a topic that's not only crucial for, the continuation of our species, but also happens to be a favorite of those lovely exam boards like NEET and CBSE. We're talking about where babies come from, the birds and the bees, the whole shebang. Okay, maybe not the birds and the bees, but definitely the fascinating journey of how a single cell develops into a fully formed human being. And don't worry, we're ditching the stuffy textbook jargon today and keeping things clear, concise, and dare I say, entertaining. So buckle up, grab your notebooks, and get ready to unlock the secrets of human reproduction, because understanding this stuff isn't just about passing exams. It's about appreciating the incredible biology that makes us, well, us. All right. Let's kick things off by addressing the elephant in the room, or rather the question on everyone's mind: why should we even care about human reproduction? I mean, besides the obvious fact that it's responsible for, all of humanity's existence. Well, first and foremost, understanding reproduction is about understanding ourselves. It's about unraveling the intricate biological processes that make us who we are, from the genes we inherit to the hormones that course through our veins. It's about appreciating the sheer complexity and elegance of life itself. But beyond the philosophical implications, let's talk practicality. This stuff is important, like really important, if you're planning on acing those exams. NEET, CBSE, you name it, they all can't seem to get enough of human reproduction. And hey, even if you're not planning on a career in medicine or biology, understanding the basics of reproduction can empower you to make informed decisions about your own body and reproductive health. Plus, you'll finally be able to answer those awkward questions from younger siblings, or, avoid those awkward silences during health class. So whether you're here for the fascinating science, the exam prep, or just a healthy dose of curiosity, you've come to the right place. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty, shall we? Time for a crash course in anatomy, folks. Don't worry, we're not dissecting frogs today. We're diving into the blueprints of human reproduction, the male and female reproductive systems.
First, the male system, producing and delivering sperm. The testes are sperm factories, producing millions daily. The vas deferens transports sperm from the testes.
Now, the female system, producing eggs and supporting fertilization. The ovaries release one mature egg each month. Fallopian tubes connect ovaries to the uterus.
Pro tip, draw these systems out. Sketching helps you remember, especially for exams. Okay, folks, it's time to talk about the birds and the bees. Or rather, the sperm and the egg. We're diving into the world of gametogenesis, the process of creating those specialized cells that make reproduction possible.
Now, gametogenesis is a bit of a mouthful, but it's really just a fancy way of saying making gametes, which are just sex cells. In males, we call it spermatogenesis, and in females, it's oogenesis. Spermatogenesis is the process of creating sperm, those tiny tadpole-shaped cells with one mission: to fertilize an egg. This process starts at puberty in males and continues throughout their lives. And get this, one cell undergoing spermatogenesis can produce 4 viable sperm. Talk about efficiency. Oogenesis, on the other hand, is the process of creating eggs, those significantly larger cells that hold the other half of the genetic material needed to create a new human.
Now here's where things get interesting. Oogenesis actually begins in females before they're even born. That's right, baby girls are born with all the eggs they'll ever have, but hold on, there's a twist. These eggs don't fully mature until puberty.
Once a female hits puberty, oogenesis resumes, and typically one mature egg is released each month during ovulation. And unlike spermatogenesis, which churns out 4 sperm per cell, oogenesis only produces 1 viable egg and a few polar bodies that eventually disintegrate.
So, the key difference to remember here is that males are constantly producing sperm from puberty onwards, while females release mature eggs on a monthly cycle. It's like a game of supply and demand, with males being the overachievers and females being the careful selectors. All right, folks, it's time for the main event, the moment we've all been waiting for, the epic love story of sperm and egg. Okay, maybe love story is a bit strong, but fertilization is definitely where the magic happens. Picture this. Millions of sperm released during ejaculation begin their perilous journey towards the egg. They swim through the cervix, up the uterus and into the fallopian tubes, all vying for the chance to be the lucky winner. But here's the catch: only one sperm can fertilize an egg. It's like a biological game show where only one contestant can take home the grand prize. And trust me, the competition is fierce. Once a sperm successfully penetrates the egg's outer layer, a series of biochemical reactions occur, preventing any other sperm from entering. It's like the egg puts up a big no vacancy sign, ensuring that only one set of chromosomes gets through. Now, once fertilization occurs, the newly formed zygote, a single cell containing the combined genetic material from both parents, begins to divide rapidly. It travels down the fallopian tube, transforming into a ball of cells known as a blastocyst. This journey takes about 5 to 7 days, and finally the blastocyst reaches its destination, the uterus. Here it burrows into the uterine lining, a process called implantation, and the real adventure begins. Congratulations are in order, folks, because we've officially got ourselves a pregnancy. Implantation marks the beginning of this incredible journey, a 9-month odyssey of growth, development, and, let's be honest, a whole lot of hormonal fluctuations.
First things first, the placenta forms, a pancake-shaped organ that acts as a lifeline between the mother and the developing embryo. The placenta delivers oxygen and nutrients, removes waste products, and even produces hormones to support the pregnancy. It's like the ultimate multitasker.
Meanwhile, the embryo is hard at work, transforming from a tiny ball of cells into a recognizable human being. This process is nothing short of miraculous, with organs forming, limbs sprouting, and senses developing at an astonishing rate. Now here's a favorite topic of those exam boards: the stages of embryonic development.
First, we've got the morula, that solid ball of cells we talked about earlier. Then, it becomes a blastocyst, a hollow ball of cells with an inner cell mass that will eventually become the embryo. Next up is the gastrula, where those cells differentiate into 3 distinct layers, each destined to become specific tissues and organs. It's like the blueprint for the entire human body is being laid out.
And let's not forget about those crucial hormones that orchestrate this entire process. We've got estrogen, progesterone, HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, and a whole cast of supporting characters, each playing a vital role in maintaining the pregnancy and supporting the developing fetus. 9 months have come and gone, and the big day is finally here. It's time to talk about birth, or parturition, the grand finale of this incredible journey.
Now, labor is triggered by a complex interplay of hormones, with oxytocin playing a leading role. Oxytocin, often called the love hormone, stimulates powerful contractions of the uterus, pushing the baby down and out into the world. These contractions can be intense, to say the least, and they gradually become more frequent and powerful as labor progresses. The cervix, the lower part of the uterus, begins to dilate, widening to accommodate the baby's head.
And finally, after hours of labor, the baby emerges, taking its first breath of air and announcing its arrival with a cry. It's a moment of pure magic, a testament to the incredible power of the human body. But the journey isn't over yet. The placenta also needs to be delivered, a process known as the afterbirth. And then the real work begins, caring for a newborn. But that, my friends, is a story for another time. For now, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey we've just witnessed. From fertilization to birth, the miracle of human reproduction unfolds. And that's human reproduction in a nutshell. We started with the basic male and female reproductive systems, explored the fascinating world of gametogenesis, witnessed the miracle of fertilization and implantation, followed the incredible journey of pregnancy and embryonic development, and finally experienced the awe-inspiring moment of birth. Remember that flow chart we talked about? Male, female systems, gametase, fertilization, pregnancy, birth. It's like a beautiful dance, each step perfectly choreographed to create new life. Now, for those of you studying for NEET, CBSE, or any other exams, remember to focus on those insert diagrams, hormone names, and stages of development. Those are the key things those examiners love to test. If this video helped you unravel the mysteries of human reproduction, give it a big thumbs up. And let me know in the comments which part you found the trickiest. I'm here to help you ace those exams. Don't forget to subscribe for more easy-to-understand insert series coming soon. Next up, we're diving deep into the menstrual cycle. You don't want to miss it.